We must concentrate on several important techniques that target our body's neurological and physiological systems if we are to properly increase muscle growth and decrease fat while preserving muscle mass. Progressive overload in resistance training is first and foremost very vital. Resistance exercises with progressively increasing weights or resistance not only strengthens our muscles but also gives strong signals to our neurological system that set off anabolic reactions. Progressive loading in resistance exercise boosts muscle protein synthesis, a necessary process for muscular development. Mechanotransduction mediates this process. Mechanical strain on muscle fibers is transformed into chemical signals, encouraging muscular development. From a neurological standpoint, this kind of training increases motor unit recruitment and firing rates as well, therefore boosting brain drive to the muscles. This higher neuronal efficiency not only supports strength increases but also helps preserve muscle mass during phases of calorie restriction for fat loss. Maximizing this anabolic response requires including compound workouts involving several big muscular groups concurrently, including squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and pull-ups. These workouts increase muscle fiber count and need more energy to execute, which results in a more general metabolic and hormonal reaction. The great cerebral drive needed for these exercises also increases the production of growth factors like insulin, like growth factor 1 IGF-1, which is absolutely essential for muscular development. Training volume and intensity must be changed if one is to maximize muscle development while decreasing fat. For hypertrophy especially, high-volume training with moderate weights, which is between 60 to 80% of 1 rep max for 8 to 12 repetitions per set, can be rather successful. Key drivers of muscle development are both metabolic stress and muscular injury produced by this technique. To maximize strength increases and brain changes, though, it's also crucial to include periods of lower rep ranges, which is 3 to 6 repetitions and greater intensity of 1 rep max. Maintaining ongoing improvement and avoiding plateaus in your training program depend on periodizing it. This entails over time methodically changing training volume, intensity, and exercise choice. From a neuroscientific standpoint, periodizing helps avoid neural adaptations that can cause declining returns in muscle growth and strength increases. It also lets enough recuperation times, which are crucial for muscular development and fat removal. Although the foundation of muscle development is resistance training, including high-intensity interval training can help with concomitant fat loss. HIIT consists in brief rest intervals after short bursts of hard activity. Not only during the workout but for hours following, this kind of training has been demonstrated to dramatically raise metabolic rate and fat oxidation. HIIT's high intensity boosts the synthesis of catecholamines such as adrenaline and norepinephrine, which are well known to boost lipolysis, the breakdown of fat for energy. Furthermore, found to boost growth hormone and testosterone, both of which are vital for muscular development and fat burning is HIIT. From a neuroscientific standpoint, HIIT also increases mitochondrial biogenesis in our cells, including those of our muscles, improved general metabolic activity and energy generation. Resulting from this rise in mitochondrial density and efficiency helps both muscular development and fat reduction. Muscle development while shedding fat depends critically on nutrition. In this sense, a high-protein diet is absolutely vital. Amino acids included in protein offer the building blocks needed for muscle protein synthesis. To promote muscle development and maintenance, especially in a calorie deficit for fat loss, aim for roughly 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. From a neuroscientific standpoint, several amino acids, including leucine, contained in proteins directly activate mTOR signaling pathways in muscle cells, therefore encouraging muscle protein synthesis. Additionally, quite important are timing and modulation of carbohydrates. Eating carbs around your exercise will assist muscle development by helping to replenish glycogen levels and fuel demanding training sessions. Strategic carbohydrate limitation at other times, however, can encourage fat oxidation. Often referred to as carb cycling, this strategy can maximize muscle development as well as fat removal. Providing the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants required for best muscle development and recovery depends on including entire meals with great nutrient density. Foods high in omega-3 fatty acids like fatty fish can help lower inflammation and promote muscle protein synthesis. From a neurological standpoint, omega-3s also enhance brain health and cognitive ability, which can subtly help your training efforts by improving attention and drive. Another essential component in reducing fat and increasing muscle mass is sleep. Our body releases large volumes of growth hormone during deep sleep phases, which is absolutely essential for muscle repair, development, and fat metabolism. Lack of sleep has been demonstrated to upset our hormonal balance, which lowers testosterone and raises cortisol levels, thereby hindering muscle development and encouraging fat storage. From a neuroscience standpoint, sleep loss can also compromise the prefrontal cortex's ability to control impulses and make decisions. This disability can result in poor dietary choices and lower training intensity, so aggravating our efforts at muscle development and fat removal. Try to get 7 to 9 hours of excellent sleep every night to help to produce the best anabolic hormones and aid in recovery. Maximizing muscle increase while decreasing fat depends on recovery plans, including active recovery sessions. Light exercise or yoga helps improve blood flow to muscles, lower inflammation, and hasten healing. From a neurological standpoint, these low-intensity exercises can also stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, therefore encouraging relaxation and lowering stress levels, qualities absolutely vital for ideal hormone balance and recovery. Though it's sometimes disregarded in conversations on muscle development and fat loss, stress management is really important. Particularly in the abdomen, chronic stress might cause raised cortisol levels that might encourage muscle breakdown and fat storage. Using stress-reducing strategies include meditation, deep breathing exercises, or even time in nature will help us control our reaction. Often described as the rest and digest method, these techniques activate the parasympathetic nervous system, therefore supporting processes of recuperation and development. Another absolutely important component in muscle development and fat loss is hydration. Appropriate hydration supports metabolic activities, nutrient movement, and best possible cellular function. Performance and recuperation might be compromised even by minor dehydration. Adjust for climate and activity level. Aim for at least 3 to 4 liters of water daily. In efforts at muscle development and fat loss, supplementation can be a supporting tool. For instance, research on creatine monohydrates has shown that increased muscle strength and size quite considerably. It functions by raising phosphocreatine reserves in muscles, therefore enabling more energy generation during high-intensity exercise. From a neurological standpoint, creatine has also been demonstrated to have neuroprotective qualities and might support cognitive ability. Combining all these techniques, progressive overload and resistance training, HIIT, good nutrition with enough protein and strategic carbohydrate manipulation, quality sleep, effective recovery strategies, stress management, hydration, and targeted supplementation results in a complete approach to increase muscle growth while losing fat. Targeting several physiological and neurological systems, this multifarious approach has a synergistic impact that may over time result in notable changes in body composition. Individual reactions to these techniques can differ depending on elements including heredity, age, and general state of health. Since sustainable changes in muscle mass and body composition happen over time, consistency and patience are absolutely vital. We may maximize our approach to simultaneous muscle development and fat loss by knowing and using the complex interactions among our nervous system, hormones, and metabolic processes. Recall that the objectives are not only to alter your body composition, but also to enhance general health, performance, and well-being. While boosting general health and vigor, by concentrating on these evidence-based tactics and keeping a consistent, long-term strategy, you can effectively increase muscle growth, eliminate fat, and get a lean, muscular physique. If you have watched until the end of this video and think you've learned anything new or anything of value, please don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the videos. Don't forget to press the bell icon as well. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.